Droid carries so much sass with it. That was so cool. Okay, I love this character. Zeb, okay, you're an interesting looking person. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to the 4 Rebels short episodes, which I believe are introductions to the characters. Now, I know this show has been requested a lot, and I cannot wait to get into it, because from everything I've heard, it sounds really good. I'm really not sure what to expect right now, because this isn't like the main first episode or premiere of the show. It's just looking at characters. I don't know if this came out before the show, or it would feel weird if it did. Like, if it came out before the actual premiere, to know if people were into the show or not. But yeah, I do like the idea that there's like a short little thing to get you into who the characters are. So I'm just looking forward to it. I'm not really sure what to expect. I'm just going in head first, ready to enjoy it. So yeah, what do I know about this show? I know that it's animated. I've heard that it was, when was it made? I think it was one of the first Disney Star Wars animated things. I think this is when Clone Wars got cancelled, and then this was made to essentially replace it. I know it's made during the Empire, which just makes it a lot different to what the Clone Wars was. But yeah, just really looking forward to just getting into this new side of Star Wars, because we're getting closer to the end of the Empire. I'm not sure if this ends there. I know this overlaps with Andor, and Andor's meant to get season 2, which links to another thing, the last movie that is before the original trilogy. So we're getting close to the end of the Empire, which is really fun to think about, because this has got to be, the show's called Rebels, so I'm assuming this is going to go into how the rebellion actually started, because so far we've seen a lot of little parts of rebellion or little rebellious people. So I'm hoping this is where we get a more in-depth look at how the rebellion did begin. And I'm just very excited for that aspect of the show as well. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. If you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Where I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance. If that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. But that said, let's just dive on in. Oh, cool title way. Okay, that's cool. Machine and the Ghost.
If you care to blast one of those ties out of the galaxy, I don't think anyone would object.
Okay, wait. I know I've met some of these characters in Bad Batch. That's Hera and Chopper.
Well, it made sense at the time.
Not sure how much I can talk now, because it's only like so many minutes long. It's not long. So far, I really like the vibe of this. Animation's definitely different to Clone Wars. I don't mind it. I think it's definitely less detailed, but that's fine.
Ask them, did you not understand? Kanan?
Kanan, that's the other guy.
Chopper, go back to comm control and fix it.
Okay, things are falling apart. That's great. How are you going to get out of it?
Now go, before I pull your battery.
Okay, wait, so this has been a long time since Bad Batch. She's all grown up and she's threatening the droid now. Is the droid's headbutting it?
Did you say you're fixing the comm?
Okay, this is chaotic.
Get back up there and fix the shields.
Droid carries so much sass with it.
Oh, he said that, did he?
Oh, this is just full of arguments, really? While you're being chased like this? Wait, so why is the Empire even after you anyway? You gonna take care of him?
Just reduce Kanan's targets by half. Tell our fearless leader he should be able to handle one lone tie.
Nice. Okay, so Kanan is the leader.
What was that?
I love the sassiness of the droid. I can't tell what he's saying, but that's fun. He has a little wheel as well. Okay, Kanan's useless then. Yay, go on, Chopper! So he took this, okay, that's, wow, the droid actually got one.
That was some fine shooting.
Thanks. You too.
Oh?
Kidding, Chop.
We know you got that last one. Good work.
I love the little hand.
Don't forget the shields. What was that?
Oh, what? Okay. That was awesome. I love that little first impression of those two. I think I'm just move on straight to the next one and keep doing all that and then talk about them all at the end.
Move along. This is a restricted area.
Stormtroopers, got it, yeah. Animation is so different than what we've seen. I feel like everything's been in Clone Wars style. Oh, you look fun. Mandalorian?
Vector 5 to Ghost.
This is Ghost. We are in position and awaiting your diversion.
Spectre
Copy that.
5. Oh, so their code names are like all Spectre. Okay, that is cool. So no one's seen you?
Very fun.
I love the armor. What's she done with the armor? Yeah, you're talking to the Ghost. Ghost, is that is that what the ship's called? The last episode was called some Machine and the Ghost. And they're calling themselves Spectre. And I think someone said that they had a ghost. The ship was called Ghost in this show.
What is that? This way.
What are you doing? You're just spray painting it?
What does it look like? Art.
You're fine?
Well, stand down.
They're not...
Or we shoot.
Okay, yeah, they are gonna shoot you. You're just gonna shoot near the ship. What? What? Are you just gonna just shoot all of their equipment?
It's TK-626. There's an intruder on site.
On our way.
All this for just a graffiti artist, really? It's not that big of a security threat, and they're just blasting her.
You guys are too predictable.
This really shows the badness of the clone troopers. They don't even know that she's armed. She's as armed with like a spray can.
An intruder in Mando gear. Still at large. Split up.
Capture her. I want her alive.
This is a bit much. Just someone spray painting whatever that is.
Something missing.
Really?
Hands up, you rebel scum.
Oh!
Hello?
How do you know that she's rebel? Is the symbol rebel? Well, like, is the symbol rebellion?
Started.
Oh, she added a grenade to it. Okay, that's awesome. That was so cool. Okay, I love this character.
Some diversion, Sabine. Did the job so well we can see the explosion from...
Sabine, is that the ship?
Forget the explosion. Look at the color.
Okay, that is awesome. So is she like an artist then? That's so really cool. Oh, okay, so there was more. Okay, I love that. That's okay. So much more to it than just spray painting. That's actually a mission to free whatever those people were from the stormtroopers.
Zeb, where are you?
I'm at the rendezvous point.
Zeb, okay, you're an interesting looking person.
And yet clearly not the right alley.
Okay.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of alleys in this town.
Ah, dear. So you, oh dear.
What? Is that a bribe? Well, now you're under arrest.
What was the whole interaction for? Okay, so you're the muscle. Cool.
It's possible I may be a little late.
You're already late.
Okay, what kind of alien is he? He looks odd and strong and very fast.
This is a restricted area.
Right, so I'm definitely going to be late.
Okay, this is fun. I like how all these characters feel so fun right now. We have the couple, I guess, on the ship just fighting over getting kills. You have the Mandalorian who's just having so much fun with blowing up everything. And now this guy just seems to have a load of fun while fighting.
Are you fighting stormtroopers?
What makes you say that?
I heard blaster fire.
I like the over-the-com thing. It's fun that he's just having conversations like this.
Didn't decide. It just happened.
He's taking on all of these people by himself.
LS-607 needs reinforcements.
How many intruders are there?
How many?
Okay, I love this. Each character feels so different and unique, yet so fun at the same time. Feels incredibly light.
Zeb, are you embarrassing the Imperials again?
Honestly, Kanan, it's hard not to.
Kanan, okay, so yeah, you're all on the same team.
Well, that's not good.
Ah, no, that is not.
Not good.
And they just keep firing at it. Is he alive? I'd hope so. He managed to take down all of these stormtroopers. And he's completely fine. Okay, love this guy.
Was that a TIE fighter exploding?
No.
Okay, stay put. I'll follow the smoke and pick you up.
Okay, I'm really looking forward to seeing how these characters get along as a team. They seem like so much fun just individually. So what's going on with you? Oh, battling. Okay, that's fun. This is quite a nice shot, just seeing it all. Like from the perspective of just someone on the ground. Seeing the wreckage. This feels darker than the other ones so far.
Hey, you okay? You alive?
Get your hands off my crack. This fighter is property of the Empire.
Seriously,
Yes, that's a yes.
it's checking if you're all alive and alright. What is wrong with you?
Just trying to open her up.
What is wrong with these Imperials? They're trying to help you. Not gonna say thank you?
I'm an officer of the Imperial Navy. I didn't need your help.
You're just annoying.
Is?
Let me just unhook it for you.
What was that?
So why were you chasing?
What'd you do? What were you doing?
Wouldn't want an officer of the Imperial Navy to split his pants.
No, I...
Are you like nicking all of his stuff?
I didn't come to help. Just came to score a little tech for the black market, you low brat.
Okay, that's fun.
You little... You'll be sorry. Or dead.
Seriously, what is wrong with these guys? Oh, why? Why would you stop? Why? And you're fine?
It's impossible.
Would you stop firing? Oh, cool. You have a tiny slingshot? Nice. What does that do? What does that do to a person? Fries them. Awesome. Okay, so who are you? What do
Well,
you
that was
do?
fun. Now where?
Like, what are you with the others? The others all like had connections with each other.
Ezra Bridger.
Ezra Bridger.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Okay, this guy seems so fun. And there it ends. Okay. Okay, that was so much fun. I love that introduction just to all the characters. They just seem very interesting. I think my favorite, probably a mix between the ship, like on the ship, and then with the Mandalorian. I think those are really fun. Like the droid like causing, I think I just like Chopper, I think that's his name. Just very sassy, very chaotic for a droid. And yeah, I just like the sort of dynamic between Hera, who's now grown up, which looks really cool and weird, and this other guy, Kanan. It's just their banter on the ship, just quite fun and engaging. And then the Mandalorian, the art type thing, I really like that. I don't think we've had an artist character in Star Wars yet. That's just fun that she's very free and doing graffiti, and I did not expect her to shove a grenade on the thing. That is so cool. Like actually being able to misdirect this, I mean, she misdirected me. Like having the stormtroopers just start blasting at a civilian, basically, without any, they didn't know that she was armed. That says a lot about the stormtroopers. And then just pulling out the grenade out of nowhere. I love that. I think that's so fun. Like, all the characters feel really fun. I like how connected they're all shown. Like the spotlight it gave to all of them. Looking forward to when they all start interacting. Because individually, they seem great. I cannot wait to see their just dynamic and relationships together. So looking at them all as individuals. So we've got the Hera Syndulla, that was her name, from the Bad Batch and the Syndulla family and Clone Wars, all of that backing. So she's now flying a ship and she has a droid. So that's awesome that that's got all the way from Bad Batch, because of course, this is probably long before Bad Batch. So would this be where her character was introduced? I think so. So it's cool that she's actually got no ship and that she's actually flying around. That's awesome. I think it's called the Ghost. That would make sense to me from just seeing this. I think you guys have told me that it's called the Ghost in the comments, that they fly a ship called the Ghost. Because then you had the Mandalorian, who I think was called Satine? No, Sabine. It's annoying. It sounded close to Satine, who's Mandalorian. And I think it's Sabine? Is that right? Is that right? Satine and then Sabine, both Mandalorian. Anyway, you had those two. She was called Spectre 5. So that means you had, I don't even want to do the math. So I like that little thing. So you have Spectre's ghost like that. And she almost acted like a ghost, disappearing like that. Very fun. So you've got Hera, who, and yeah, she said that Kanan was the leader. I feel like did he really get an episode there? I feel like that episode was more focused on Hera and Chopper, or at least maybe that's just to me since I know them more. So it's interesting that the leader has gotten a little less to do here. Then you've got Satine, who feels like very fun, artist, colorful, all of this stuff. Love what she's done with her armor and how just creative it looks with all the paint and designs. Then you have, I don't even know what his name was, purple dude, giant muscle of the group, obviously, taking down so many stormtroopers by himself. Absolutely insane. Great introduction for him and just seeing how capable he is. And then you have Ezra, who is the last of the group then. Didn't really have that much connection to the group. He just seemed like a pickpocket, and he saw, I think it was the same ship in the sky. So is he connected to it? Or I don't know. You're just walking off. He seemed very separate compared to the others. All the others were talking to each other. He wasn't talking to anyone. Yeah, they all seem very fun, very unique in their own ways. I think I'm just really looking forward to their interactions now when I get into the show. Yeah, favorite was definitely Hera, Chopper, and I'm gonna end up calling her Satine so much. I think it's Sabine. Those three probably focus at the minute. Ezra was fun, but I need to see his dynamics with the rest of them. Okay, this was a really fun first look at the characters. I feel like it sets them up pretty well in just getting their personalities cemented. I mean, there's not a lot to go on because it's very short, and they're basically just meant to show, I guess, personalities, but it did a really good job. I think first off, just looking at Hera, who is Hera Syndulla. I know her from the Bad Batch, and she was Omega's friend. I wonder if that's going to play into it. I don't know, because of course, Rebels, I believe, was made way before Bad Batch, so I don't know if that's going to be any connection. Probably doubt it. Would be nice, though, if there is that connection. So just looking at Hera, it's really cool that she has grown up a lot. And so she is a full-on adult. She's gotten her dream of being a pilot. That's awesome. And she's an incredible pilot by the looks of it, being able to take out I can't remember what they're called, the Imperial stuff, the Empire stuff, their ships, TIE fighters, that's it. So she's been able to take out that. Love that look at it. I think personality-wise, it's just quite fun. Of course, mainly it showed off her banter or bickering with the droid and the leader. So I guess individually, there's not a lot to go off there. We just know that she is a good pilot, she's a good flyer now, and that she can bicker quite well with the droid and the leader. I guess it also showed that she's very fast in the moment when it comes to the ship, having to decide between shields and comms, saying that she needs to be able to talk to Kanan quickly, so having to quickly decide which one's more important. Like that. So that's a good look into who she is. So that's nice. Then we got Kanan, who I think probably got the least bit to do here. That's either, maybe it's equal to Hera, but then maybe it's because I know more about Hera from Bad Batch. But what did he do? He was piloting the other one, didn't get any kills or shots on the TIE fighters, and he was mainly just questioning her orders, and he's meant to be the leader. So not a lot from him, but he seems fun. I liked how he and her both messed with Chopper at the end, where they're just pretending that he got the final shot. But yeah, looking forward to him then, I guess, because they did say that he is the leader. So that means he's going to be more important than what this showed off to be. And I think he got more lines when talking to the other members of it then. I think mainly I need to look at more of his interactions, because I think that first episode, or that first short, basically showed off interactions between him, Hera, and Chopper. So it didn't really do much individually. It did a little bit, but not that much. Mainly focused more on the dynamic between them. I think it looked like there was a little romance between him and Hera then at the end, or that was just them messing with Chopper. So that I'm gonna have to wait and see. Then I have looked up the names for these characters, because this is gonna confuse me a lot. You have Sabine, when you also have a character who's also a Mandalorian called Satine. Haven't looked up anything else. I'm assuming she is Mandalorian, she's got the armor. Yeah, I really love just the aesthetic of her, I guess, and the idea of it. She is an artist then, doing graffiti and all of this. I think what she put on the ships, the TIE fighters, is the symbol for the rebellion. Good chance I'm wrong, I have no idea, but it would make sense since the stormtroopers called her rebel scum, like that they just throw that out there. Yeah, she seems really fun, just the way she moved around and how effortless her fighting was. Did she even really fight? She just painted and that was it. She didn't care about the stormtroopers whatsoever. Then just planted a grenade on the art and got to admire the colourful explosion. Really like that. Then we have Zeb, who is obviously the muscle of the group. Seems rather funny. They all seem rather funny and light. There's not really one that's meant to be, like, I guess more serious than the other. They just seem quite light and comical, all of them. And Zeb is definitely like the powerhouse then. He was able to take down a bunch of stormtroopers all at once. Even the reinforcements. Technically it was an explosion as well, but he survived, which was great. So I do like that. It's clear that he's meant to, so I like the roles that's already established here. You have the leader and the pilot, I guess. Chopper, the droid, who's maintenance. Sabine, the artist, who I guess infiltration maybe. And then Zeb, who is the muscle. So I like that it's already established that much of it. And then for the final short, we saw Ezra, and he is basically just a pickpocket, a thief who came down to rob this crashed pilot, which is really quite funny, and selling it on the black market. So I'm not sure how much connection he has to the group then, because the others, both Sabine, that's gonna bug me so much. Sabine and Zeb were both getting talked to on comms by, I think, the other two. So there was a lot of connection between 4 characters then, but this guy had nothing. So assuming he's not part of the group at the minute, but I would assume he's going to be a part of it. He's a main character, he got a short. But I do like what it's set up for him, just being a pickpocket and just very light and cheerful. It did feel a bit darker here and there with the crashed ship, so it feels like they are going to play with some of those tones. But I do like what this sets up as a first impression. Overall, I really enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun. Did a great job of just getting an introduction to the characters and basically cementing what their roles are and what their personalities are. And it's made me look forward to their interactions a lot. The interactions from the first one with Hera, Kanan, and Chopper, really fun. And then they did it all individually. I'm so looking forward to seeing how they all interact as a group now. Because if they can do it so fun with just 2 or 3 of them, it's going to be so... I can't wait to see what they do when they're all together. But yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this short in the comments. Did you like what it set up for the characters? But with that, I will see you in the next video for episode 1 and 2 of Rebels, which should be up now, I think. I'm recording it next, so this should be up as soon as you finish this video. So when you finish this, you can go immediately to the first and second episode of Rebels. So I will see you there.